Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Melinda J and this is the Honey Soul Child Bottega channel where I talk about metaphysical, do tarot, intuitive readings, creativity, so forth and so on. Okay, so we're back at it again with a whole nother month. So we got to figure out what are the energies are looking like for this month. And of course, I will be doing also an ancestral messages after this video as well to allow it to go along together with the messages, just like an overall message, overall what are we expecting, what are the energies looking like, so forth and so on. So yes, let's go ahead and get into this message right now. All right, so the first card that we're going to look at right now is the energies that are what are the energies looking like right now in the present moment. So the energy right now in the present moment, we have the full moon in Aries. Okay, and it says cool your emotions. Now, as things have transpired for last month, so as I'm doing this recording, it's still in the month of June. However, this video is going to be released at the beginning of July. So, as events have been unfolding for the past couple of weeks, far as Roe v. Wade being overturned, the food shortage is still going in rampage. Resources are becoming very scarce at this point. Excuse me. However, at the present moment, we have to be able to cool our emotions. On the 28th of June is going to be a new moon in Cancer, which is dealing with relaxing, allowing your emotions to, because Cancer is a water sign. Water is dealing with emotions, and then a Cancer astrological sign is the mother of the astrological signs, as well. And it's being it's associated far as like the celestial body is the moon. The moon is the ruling planet / celestial body of Cancer, which is dealing with moon, the mother of tarot, the mother of the planets and the celestial bodies. Okay, so with that new moon being in Cancer, being the theme of that being relaxing, the current energy as we go into another month, like the month of July, as this reading is being released out, we're going to have the full moon in Aries energy, meaning cool your emotions, because everybody's emotions is all over the place, and now is the time to get ourselves together so we can be able to know how to move forward. Okay. Y'all excuse me with me coughing. I just got over a little bit of sickness. I was under the weather after I came back from a Mexico trip for a wedding. So yeah, enough. That's a whole nother video in itself. Anyways, so with the full moon in Aries, we're dealing with, are you in the middle of an argument or perhaps in the mood to pick an argument? Sure not. Or are you being overly forward? And meaning, are you being too assertive right now? This is a time of heated emotions and frayed tempers. Anger is better than despair, as Abraham Hicks taught us, because anger spurs us onto something, but you may get better results if you master your emotions. And I just got through talking about that. We got to be able to get our emotions under control. Okay, find a balance of channeling whatever emotions that you're feeling at the moment. Also, it says certainly avoid avoid stirring the pot, or it could boil over. Cooling your emotions and being the peacemaker means you'll attract more peaceful outcome. Okay, so the manifesting balance for this card is seek a balance between you, and me. Okay, and your manifesting affirmation for the full moon in Aries is out of this, only good will come. And Aries, the day for our Aries is on Tuesdays, okay? Mars days, okay? That is Mars Day, Tuesday. All right? So, to clarify the full moon of to clarify the full moon of Aries, okay? Dealing with cooling our emotions for the current energy. Okay, so let's clarify the full moon in Aries and see what else we need to know when it comes to channeling our emotions, getting having control of our emotions. Okay, so it won't be all over the place and we act out of impulse. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify it. Clarify the full moon in Aries for me. Goodness. Clarify the full moon in Aries. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. I'm not taking all those. I'm not taking all those, okay? I just need one card, Spirit. Thank you. Willpower. Thank you. All right, willpower. Willpower, having the determination. When it comes to cooling our emotions, we have the willpower to, be able to balance. You see this individual in this picture, she is holding the earth in one hand and the moon in the other hand. So we got to be able to find that balance, okay? Being able to manage them both. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have home. So it may be something dealing with the home front. Either you're in the mood where you want to stir the pot, or you're picking a fight, or you're just trying to save face and not even try to attempt to get into that altercation mode, okay? So of course, with cooling with your emotions, we got to, y'all, with this home being at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck is usually dealing with what is hidden from us, what is hidden in the subconscious region. There may be trouble in the home front. If not, then of course it may just be your inner conflict when it comes with your emotions. So at the bottom of the deck for this whole entire spread, it says speak your world into being with Gemini, and Gemini is dealing with communication, okay, as a whole. So as I was shuffling and speaking about having the willpower to control your emotions, whether it's in the home front or with yourself internally, the greed card came out as the shadow card. And it says, greed, you are too attached to things in an excessive way. Nothing good comes out of it. So whatever greedy aspect that you are hanging on to is not going to come out. Having control over something that you can't control, it never turns out right, okay? Excuse me. Now, For the next card is dealing with the energies or the situation that will from 1 week of whenever you're viewing this video, okay? Because usually there's 4 to 5 weeks within the month. So within the current situation, that's dealing with the first week. The next card, even though it says dealing with week 1, it can still be dealing with the first week of that month as well. Okay, so this is like the current energy, more like the theme of the month per se. Okay, so with this next card of the energies or whatever situations that will come forward within the first week from whenever you're viewing this video, is the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breath, okay? Take a breather. And I just had to take a breather at that moment, okay? So with the last quarter moon in Cancer of taking a breather, well, Cancer is dealing with emotions, and the moon is the ruling planet. The moon is the ruling planet of the astrological sign of Cancer, as stated before. And of course, with the moon, you have the light side and you have the dark side. Hence, that's why I use the shadow cards to address whatever shadow side of the lunar aspect that needs to be addressed. Okay, so with the last quarter moon in Cancer, it is dealing with sometimes a situation starts with much promise and then it gets fatigued or fizzled out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is it still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. If you're struggling to find a balance with a VIP in your life or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. Your manifesting mix is there could be a clash caused by everyone wants to be a leader. Give the situation some air. Hence, it also reverts back to the full moon in Aries, cooling your emotions. Home being at the bottom of the deck and having the willpower to probably, surrender that greediness of either controlling something that you cannot control or trying to, per se, be the leader all the time. It's okay to just back away and let somebody else be the leader. Delegate. That's the word. Okay? Manifesting affirmation for this particular card here is love is all there is. I am love. All right. So to clarify the last quarter moon in Cancer, okay, let's see what that is talking about. The last quarter moon in Cancer. Protection. That's crazy. It's crazy that this card came out. Protection. You see, and this is giving me Empress vibes, okay? The Empress in tarot. Protection. You see this figure, this woman here, she is protecting her stomach, which is the earth, Mother Earth. And then there's a butterfly here. So butterflies, they are a sign of transformation to come if it hasn't happened already. Okay. So with this being, and I just got, like I said, I just got through talking about how everybody's emotions are running rampant because of this Roe v. Wade situation that has been overturned last month in June, right? And with this particular card coming out, and it's meaning taking a breather because with that decision being made at the time during Cancer season, right? It has caused some instability in the home front where you have one person that have their views and you have another person that has their views. And with this being cooling your emotions here, because everybody's emotions is, running rampant at this present moment. And the card following up behind the cooling emotions, meaning take a breather. Yeah, you're gonna have to take a breather and just be in that protective mode, and just know your surroundings per se. Now is the time more than ever to not only know your surroundings, but also get in the protection mode where if you're a woman, you need to nourish your body to its strongest capabilities of whether it's bearing a child or not, as well as men, of course. Y'all need to be in protective mode as well. Protect your seed, knowing which person you want to choose to actually produce your seed, or you want to give your seed to. So as a collective, maybe it's just time for us to be more mindful of who we want to procreate with. Because let's see what's going on at the bottom of the deck. We have dreams at the bottom of the deck. Of course, there's definitely some moon energy here. And I don't know if you are able to see this or not, but there is a woman here. She is dreaming. Okay. And I'm trying to figure out what else is going on within this card as well, intuitively. But there is a woman in this picture, behind the window, in her element, that is dreaming. And obviously is dreaming with moon energy. So man, it seems like the women need to pay attention of what's going on in their dreams. I would say just go ahead and start getting a dream journal, and whatever you're dreaming and you wake up the next morning, you just go ahead and write down what you've dreamed about, and later on down the line figure out, put the pieces together on what you've dreamed about. Let's see. With this dream card, it says, look out to the night sky and observe the constellations shining back at you, for the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to dedicate what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at the time will work out well. So take this opportunity to focus on lifelong dream or ambition. Go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you are going on a journey as you always do. Whether you're aware of it or not, acknowledge the dreams that you have, for each are intertwined with messages and meaning to assist you in your awakened state. Yeah, basically pay attention to your dreams. That goes for everybody. But with these cards, with these three cards having like moon energy here, I'm getting the sense that women need to pay attention. Women need to pay close attention to their dreams or whatever they're dreaming, okay? All right, so let's see what shadow card comes out. Child, I'm already, sorry, 16 minutes within the video. Okay, that's too many. That's too many. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Have a dream journal out. Write what you have dreamed about as soon as you get up in the morning. I'm not taking all these. That's too much. Just give me one. Pay attention to your dreams. That goes for everybody, but specifically women, because women are already naturally intuitive beings. But definitely pay attention to your dreams. Decode whatever you have dreamt about, because it's in your subconscious mind. Okay, here we go. Jealousy. Your past wounds need healing. Work on your self-love. You are far greater than you know. I don't know what that's all about. I'm gonna let you all, if that shadow card is relates to you, or you are feeling some sensation of jealousy, yeah, I'm gonna let you all put that together yourselves. Okay. There's some form of jealousy. I'm gonna let y'all, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all put that out. Okay. I'm gonna let y'all figure that out on your own time span. Okay. Next. All right. The energies within the next 2 weeks. We have last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. And the last quarter moon in Aquarius, that was not too long ago, to be exact. I believe the last quarter moon in Aquarius happened in the month of April, I want to say. Between April or May. So that so this last quarter moon in Aquarius, it already happened. However, you can use the essence of this card to reflect on your priorities. As you're cooling your emotions down and you're taking a breather, now you're reflecting on your priorities, okay? So when it comes to the last quarter moon in Aquarius, that talks about, of course, drawing this card suggests it's time to be more grounded and work out what really matters to you. Once you're clear about your priorities, you can start the allot time, energy, and focus to them. If you want to create something solid, it takes a mix of good ideas and practical work. The most important thing to work out now is what really is important to you and whatever you're living in your life in accordance with that. If not, this card is a nudge to make the changes so you can achieve what you want. So like I said before, the last quarter, the actual last quarter moon in Aquarius, it already happened. So if you have been reflecting on your priorities before and made plans so where you can put some action into it, or you have let's see. Yeah. See, I'm getting a brain fart. Okay, so this particular moon in Aquarius, it already happened before. Okay, between the months of April and May. I cannot pinpoint that out as of right now, but I know it already happened. It already took place. So if you haven't reflected on your priorities, then this is a sign right now for you to go ahead and start reflecting on your priorities. Start brainstorming of what you want to bring into fruition for a betterment of yourself, as well as the people that you love, or as well reflect on the priorities. Start budgeting on your finances, as resources are still becoming scarcity to some capacity. I'm gonna say to some capacity. Just go ahead and start stocking up. You gotta go. I'm telling you this ahead of time. It's time to get strategic on your well-being, because it is definitely at stake right now. So if you have not already reflected on what you want to bring into fruition and what you want to let go, then which was about 3 months ago, now this is the time. This is your confirmation right now to go ahead and start reflect on those priorities, make necessary adjustments, start brainstorming, start planning so you can put it into action and, be able to survive in these times, or just have a better mindset of the chaos that is going on around this time, okay? Now, I don't think I need to clarify it, but I'm going to clarify this card anyways because that just went off on the top of my head. That's what I was channeling at the moment with this particular card because, like I said, the time had already passed before, but now it's the time again to go ahead and start making those adjustments, start reflecting on those priorities, get your house in order, okay? I need to tune up my throat chakra. Jeez, it's out of whack for sure with all this dang coughing going on. Anyway, clarify the last quarter moon in Aquarius. What does the collector need to know about? This is why I pre-shuffle the cards, y'all. This is why I pre-shuffle the cards. Even though y'all like to see people do. Okay. Okay, clarity. Excuse me. Clarity, it came out in reverse on the floor. So, of course, that makes sense. Reflect on your priorities because right now you're at this state. You're not your vision, your third eye is probably jaded right now. Okay? But we need to get to this point where you have clarity of what is going on, being awakened to what is going on so you can make those adjustments, okay? So with this being in reverse, it's time to reflect on what needs to be prioritized and what is not, because at the bottom of the deck, there's trust. You need to trust that things are going to be all right in the end, all right? So, let's see, for as the shadow card to work on that, even though it's self-explanatory. Excuse me. Okay, the shadow card that the collective could be working on. Y'all, come on now. I'm not going to be dealing with all these cards coming out like this. Is that... I'm not going to be doing this. Emotionally overreacting and inconsistent. Okay. Fine, I'll take it. Emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions, which you're not able to see clarity about, and you're not being able to trust. And then inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? So, yeah, that's definitely, okay, that'll work. I'll take it, because that definitely deals with priorities. When you don't have clarity over a situation, you tend to overreact emotionally, and you're not being consistent, which causes the ability to not be able to trust. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, lastly, because the time is just flying by of me recording this video, is the last quarter moon in Scorpio. Release your blockages, okay? So, within this image here, we have, the sacral chakra, okay? Scorpio is associated with the sacral chakra, creating, rightfully so, because Scorpio, like the organs of the body and in the chakra realm, with the sacral chakra is dealing with the reproductive system, procreating. Dang. It feels like the spread is in relation to what had happened with Roe v. Wade, low key. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but but anyways, yeah, the first quarter moon in Scorpio is talking about releasing your blockages. Darn it, this dang cough. Somebody must not want me to talk. For real. Yeah, Scorpio is dealing with transformation, death, rebirth, And like I said, the organs of the body that is associated with the Scorpio is dealing with the reproductive system, the genitals, all those things to procreate, right? Hence the sacral chakra or the sacral chakra image is in this photo here that's on this card. All right. So, and as I'm talking about this, I mean, my sacral chakra is getting a little, it's getting, having like a interrupting type of thing. Like it's a little cramping. Yeah. Let me proceed on. So there may be some blockages within the procreating realm. And okay, so this card, it talks about when it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself. The manifesting mix for this card is there is light and shade in your situation, and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. Okay, and your manifesting magic for Scorpio is also Mars Day, Tuesday. All right. So yeah, the sacral chakra is dealing with procreating and also emotions and feelings. All right, so we got emotions and feelings, emotions, as well, because Cancer is a water sign. Aries is dealing with fire, so we dealing with some action, ambition, impulsive nature. And then Aquarius is air sign that's dealing with the mental. Okay. So we got fixed as well. Scorpio is fixed. Aquarius is fixed. Cancer is cardinal, and Aries is cardinal. All right. So we got some duality effect going on with this spread. All right. So to clarify the release your blocks. Oh shoot, that came out. Oh, commitment. Ooh. Commitment. Oh, it's giving me marriage vibes, y'all. Marriage vibes. Maybe it's dealing with some marriage, or maybe just commitment to yourself, because at the bottom of the deck we have transformation. So, and whenever you are begin to release your blocks, dealing with your emotions and your feelings, as well as procreating an individual or just creating a project in itself or vision, it takes commitment. It takes very strong will commitment to stay the course, right? And when it does, and when you stay committed to that vision, that goal, that aspiration, or just bringing a whole being into life, transformation happens, okay? Rebirth. Hello, Scorpio deals with transformation and rebirth, and it can also deal with some form of commitment as well. Dealing with, yeah. All right, whiplash. All right, so the shadow side that could be addressed for the first quarter moon in Scorpio. We have envy. Remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' success. You truly are good enough. All right. Now I see where this is going now. I see where this is going. Superficial is at the bottom of the deck for that. Jealous and envy. It's crazy that it's happening with these two cards together, with the Cancer here and the Scorpio here. Yeah. Okay. I see. So, yeah, the shadow side of releasing your blocks could be envy, where you're probably comparing yourself to another person's I would say lifestyle. However, that's that person's lifestyle, and it's important to stay focused on your, lifestyle and how you can bring some form of joy and happiness to your lifestyle. Because again, you don't know what's going on with that person. They could that person that you're so-called envying right now, they could, on face value, they could have everything that you want. However, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know if that person is actually still happy besides what they present out to everyone else, or, y'all fill in the blanks. It could be a whole facade, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have talent. This goes together. Speak your world into being, channeling that first quarter moon in Gemini. Gemini is associated with the throat chakra. And channeling that talent. Bring your talents into fruition, okay? So you can be able to live the life that you want. Now, let me close this out because it's going on freaking 40 minutes as I'm doing this reading, and I may just cut out the parts that I'm shuffling the card. Who knows? Like I said, this is why I pre-shuffle the cards, because I really just want to, the way I explain my messages, they are deeply oriented, and sometimes whenever I relay a message, it's a lot. And it's straight to the point, but it's a lot. Okay, so what does the collective need to learn? What lessons that the collective is going to learn? And just want to stop. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. The two cards that came out is Mentor and Awakening. With Mentor, you're about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction. And then with Awakening, you are no longer letting people dictate and run your life for you. Jeez. I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself on this one, okay? All right. So, yes, that's what the collective can learn when it comes. That's the lesson that the collective can learn is, and maybe it's possible that a mentor will come into your life, or you may be on the side where there may be a mentor that comes into your life to assist you on what you want to bring into fruition, or you may be that other side of the collective where you're experiencing an awakening to where you are not letting people, you're taking control of your life to where you can be able to be in your purpose. Okay, so that's what I'm getting out of that. I would read the meaning behind these, but yes, I'm running out of time. Maybe there'll be a part 2 to this. I don't know for sure. But anyways, yes, so that will conclude this reading for the month of July. For a lunar message when it comes to the energies that may come forward or come forth on down the line. Comment down below if any of this resonated with you. If not, there'll be more to come. Don't worry. Of course, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you to all who has subscribed so far. Hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload a video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.